it's something happened. There was like an AI request at the beginning. So sorry, I will start again. Hello, good morning, because it just started, and this is now official because I launched it. The previous one was an AI requested to record the meeting. I didn't know what it was. I allowed it, and something happened. You see, AI is controlling this already.
I'll explain later on. This is one
Invasion.
of the plugins. Maybe you can help. It's a plugin that I've
Yes.
added, and I don't know how to get rid of it right now. Okay, thank you.
Excellent. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, Avi, thanks for clarifying that. So, welcome everyone. We have 55 people already. Some of you will be joining soon. Usually we begin on time because this session is short. We only have 60 minutes strict. We don't want to, take longer than 1 hour every Wednesday. And what I was saying is that we are not doing any kind of expert course and training and anything like that. We're just meeting casually to explore some of the interesting tools together. And every week has a different topic, different tool to look into. Next week, we're going to jump into Magic School, something that I've heard a lot of, tried a little bit. People praising it a lot on different groups, different educators. So we will be exploring it next week. Last week we played a little bit with personalized chatbots, and 2 weeks ago we explored Bing on Microsoft Edge. So this week is all about ChatGPT4 different plugins, right? So there are many different plugins there. I don't know if you're familiar with even ChatGPT4, because this is a paid program, so not everyone obviously has access to this program. Some of you I know actually use the paid version. But the majority are on the free version, ChatGPT 3.5. So if you don't have access to the paid features, this is your chance to explore, to see what we are doing here, and see if it's even, relatable to you, if you're interested in that. And those of you who already paid for ChatGPT4, I'm sure you've paid for it, you're using it to some extent, but there is so much more. And I want us to explore this together. Let's jump right in. Yes.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but before you begin, I've been watching, of course, all of the recordings, even if I can't actively participate. I wanted to ask, with the website of the po.com, if you want to find videos, online interactive games, it doesn't have that option, right?
ChatGPT?
Yeah. Or the Po site that you showed us.
Okay, the POE. Okay, that one. No, it's just a platform for creating chatbots. No, it doesn't have interactive games, but you could potentially create a chatbot, give it enough prompts, and describe your needs, and ask for some suggestions for creating interactive games, and that would be your step into that
I understood the difference
field.
now. Okay.
Okay, wonderful.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's begin. Maybe also keep your questions in the chat, if you can write them down. Maybe we will not. I will definitely try to do my best to be as quick as possible in demonstrating a few features first, so you will follow my screen, and then I will leave some time for us to discuss, experiment, play around. Be sure that even if you don't have paid version, I still have to show you some interesting features, even in the free version, that you will be able to practice today during this session, during this hour. So let's jump right into our topic of ChatGPT4 plugins. Okay, one moment. I'm going to share my screen. I will share with the sound because we are going to produce some interesting videos. If there is anything that I need to take notes of today's session, I will do it here and share with you the document. So I'm just going to my ChatGPT. Okay, so you're familiar with ChatGPT. They have changed a little bit the outline. Like, it used to be here in the middle on top. I don't know if you remember that. you know what? I'm pretty sure that we even have some people here in the audience among my friends and colleagues and students and maybe former trainees who have not had even enough experience with ChatGPT. I don't know if everyone here has the law, like their own account. So if for any reason anyone here doesn't have an account, so please just go. I'm going to share this in the chat. We want to give equal opportunities to all to practice. So I'm pretty sure maybe, I don't know the percentage exactly, if it's 90% or 70% or 99% who already have an account and explore ChatGPT, free or paid. If for any reason anyone here is not familiar with the software, this is your opportunity today to actually follow the link, go on and just sign up for an account, for a free account with your Gmail, and you will explore this wonderful tool today. All right. Whenever I begin the course, I assume that my students already know the tool, and it turns out that on average, 50% or even more, depending on the college and the course. Sometimes I have only like 10% students already know the tool and use it. And sometimes it's more than half. So it really depends. Now, I think all of us here need to know the tool, have to have an account, have to explore and experiment. And this is the time for us to do it. Okay, what are the ChatGPT4 plugins? Now, these plugins do not exist in the free version, so you will not see them if you don't have a paid account. I do have a paid account, so I will show you what the plugins are and where to find them. First of all, I think there is a step somewhere, which I probably did a while ago in the settings. So I suggest if you have an account, go into your settings and make sure that you allowed all the beta features in your account, because some of the plugins are actually not officially released software that is, you know, solid and good. So, but some of these are very interesting, like new innovative things that you need to allow to have access to. Like you want to experiment with them. So you have to go to, again, I will show the steps because not everyone follows me quickly. I clicked on my name on my account on the bottom. Okay. And I went into the settings and better. Okay. So in my settings and better, by the way, you see what I have now. Oh my God, I want to share this. I hope we have time for that. My GPTs. This is another personalized way to create chatbots now in ChatGPT. So I'm jumping into settings, and inside the settings from general, we go down to the beta features. In the beta features, we have option to allow plugins to work in your GPT, in your ChatGPT4. If you have ChatGPT4, you can allow. If you have ChatGPT3, still go here because you want to, if you have access to beta features, whatever you can allow in beta features, you know, go for it, because it's exploration of the newest. You will have the access first, right? Whenever something comes up, you will have access to the beta version of it, the first trial version. So initiate, like click on it. And once you've allowed your plugins to be shown in ChatGPT and be used in ChatGPT, oh my God, you are opening a whole new world. In addition to communicating with AI, to chatting, to, you know, doing all the things we started discussing. Now in ChatGPT4, you can go to plugins and let's see what they are. Okay, so how do you access plugins? You just click, you see you have option when you have, we used to have this menu on top. There was ChatGPT4 3.5 for all, for free, free version, you have it, version 4, which is paid, and then plugins. So I'm going to click on plugins. And the first thing we will do, I need to open okay, I need to go to plugin store. I enlarged my screen and I think I'm missing something. I enlarged my screen so you can see. Okay, yeah, now it's not hidden. It was hidden because I enlarged my screen too much. But initially, when you click on plugins and when you have this side menu a little bit next to you, you have some plugins that you already installed. And I want to start, you probably have no plugins because you probably haven't installed much. Maybe some of you have. So I'm going into plugin store, okay? And we will begin, first of all, to understand what are plugins? Okay, I see some questions on the chat because I think it's going to be a little bit hard for me to speak and answer questions on the spot. If anyone already knows the settings and kind of, know what I'm doing, because I'm pretty sure I have better experts than myself in the audience as well, will you please try answer like each other's questions and help? I would really appreciate it. So the settings were at the bottom corner, right? When you click on your name, find your name, your connected Gmail, click on it, and you will see the word settings inside. Now, I again go back to the plugins, which is on top of my screen, which is what when you see the name, the version of the GPT, but I went into actual plugins, and then I clicked the down menu. See this little arrow? It's hard to even understand that it's an arrow, that it's a drop-down menu, but yes, this is what how it works now in most software. So plugin store, I'm going into plugin store. And the first thing I want to explain to you is what these plugins are. So I'll click on this about plugin button, just to show you what these are in general, which you can all find. So what are plugins? Plugins are powered by third-party applications that are not controlled by OpenAI, right? So this is not part of OpenAI software. That's why we need to kind of, trust the software. It's a new world. Before installing it, it's not 100% safe. That's what they say. See, it's like, But, there are some plugins that have been already tested by millions of users, and I will show you. We can also kind of, critical thinking, digital literacy, judging what we do with the computer. So please, take responsibility of what you say. So I tend to explore and be very, very curious about different software, but this is not 100% safe, so that you know. So plugins connect ChatGPT to external apps, right? So essentially, plugins are external apps and software that can be connected to ChatGPT. If you enable a plugin, ChatGPT may send you conversation, custom instructions, and country or state you're into the plugin. Now, ChatGPT automatically chooses when to use plugins during a conversation, depending on the plugin you've enabled. Now, this is important to understand. I will show you in a second. Again, this last note is important. It is supposed to be automatically choosing, okay, this one of the plugins according to your request, according to your prompt, right? And I will demonstrate a few examples. So this is about plugins. Now let's look at some of the examples. First of all, you have a little menu here. Also, once you understand that this is a menu, you can walk from one thing to another. You will explore interesting things. So let's see. First of all, currently we're located in the plugin store, popular plugins. It means these plugins have really been downloaded by already, I think, millions of users. And there are not so many popular plugins. We have about 4 pages, and we have 6 plugins on each page. 4 times 6, right? This is the amount of the most popular plugins. But when you go to all plugins, you can understand the massive, huge, overwhelming. Oh my God! I think I saw 130 something pages last like yesterday. I don't know how come I can see 174 pages times 6, right, on each page of plugins, and maybe there is even no. This is the maximum. So we have 174 times 6 pages of different additional software features. You see, if you wanted to explore one plugin at a time every Wednesday, I think we will have to retire with this initiative and never even cover all of the plugins. This is crazy. The amount of AI software and apps that appear, it's very, very hard to keep up with this space, right? But again, we don't need this all. We only need what we need for ourselves, for our profession, our studies, our careers, teaching, learning, whatever academic needs, research needs, and everything. So the majority of plugins is overwhelming. It's crazy. When we go to installed, you will see the plugins that I installed in my ChatGPT, so I can already demonstrate them. But if we can also go back to popular or new, and I can install and show you how to install it in a second, and we can test a new plugin together as well. So the plugins that I've chosen and installed and tested some of them, not all of them yet. One is called Smart Slides, which is supposed to be AI-powered tool for a rapid PowerPoint presentations. Just input, needs, and let AI do the rest. Sounds like a dream, right? You say, okay, I need a lesson, a workshop on this, and that, and that's the rest. It's too good to be true indeed, because it's not going to produce the result that you want. Already a spoiler, it's not going to do the presentation of your dreams, but it can give you some very good beginning. I would definitely approach this plugin from a different perspective. I usually work on my structured courses and lessons and trainings and whatever with ChatGPT4 first. So I create an outline, I work on the content. So I actually put a lot of effort and hours of work into creating something, creating a training. And then when I already have the structure and have all the ideas and all the, like everything is laid out for me, and now I need a nice PowerPoint. So this is the time where I need help, because the content is ready and the professional, verified, and everything that is from my head, not from AI. I don't trust AI yet enough to actually produce a quality content and quality, something as big as the complete PowerPoint. But once I already have ideas and I have the drafts and I have all the layout, maybe this could be a nice plugin to just, give it my layout and it will produce a PowerPoint for me. So this would be nice to test. You see, there are additional plugins here in ChatGPT to work with PDF files. For example, Ask Your PDF is very popular. It's like when you Google the word plugins, this is one of the most used and recommended plugins that pop up on Google. So it says that you will unlock the power of your PDFs, dive into your documents, find answers, bring information to your fingertips. That's a thing. I think it's nice. It's similar to Chat with PDF. There are quite a few plugins that are around the same topic, right? Working with PDF files. Now, another one interesting plugin that I will demonstrate now is called Diagrams, Show Me, which is all about schemes, diagrams, architecture visualizations, flowcharts, mind maps, which actually produces these different things just from one little prompt, and then you can export it. Now, this is interesting because really when it comes to any kind of lesson, when I think about English teachers, I'm an English teacher also. So when I teach like a new topic or something, there is always this place for like the beginning, brainstorming or vocabulary, checking what the students already know, what would be the new vocabulary for them. And there is also a component of speaking, some kind of coming up with ideas for speaking exercises or for critical thinking. So this is an excellent example of just asking ChatGPT to create a diagram or mind map around some kind of topic, which it does in 10 seconds. And you already can put it on your whiteboard or share with your students. And their first activity can be discussing this mind map and, checking if it makes sense, what would you add to it, what is like, if the vocabulary is clear. So this is very, very nice. I will show it's also visually aesthetic. Doc Maker, it's very nice because you can talk to ChatGPT and ask to, and when you know that you can talk to it and work with it, but then you can ask to create tables to summarize everything, to actually create visually pleasing like documents. And then you say, okay, I need this in a Word format to download, and this is what the ChatGPT does. You get a file, you just download, and it's a Word document, which is beautiful. Visla, I don't know if you're familiar with Visla. I installed it a few months ago because I heard about this interesting plugin. I work with videos a lot. I work with actually students creating their own videos in my courses. So now ChatGPT can create a video for you with no effort at all. So you just tell the software that you need a video about this topic, and it creates your video with, and for that you need a plugin called Visla, right? So I mean, this is recorded, but if you want to write it down, because You can also search for it right now. You're probably, I hope, you're in the same screen I am, right? You need to be in the plugin store. And you can always search for a plugin of your choice. So you can search for PDF if you work with PDFs, and then you will get all different plugins for PDFs. Let's do that, PDF, just to show you PDF. And how many plugins we have for PDF, how many pages? 8 pages, 8 times 6 PDF plugins. So if we want something that works with the graphs, right? We want some graphic, let's see, graph constructor, bibliography cross-reference, scholarly graph link, telegraph export split. I mean, yeah, you know, again, I would like to see how all these work actually, but you know, there is not enough time. Let's go to installed, what I already have. Where are they? Okay, I need to remove the word graph and go back to my installed plugins. Let's stop here and just start demonstrating a few things, right? So how does this even work? Let's see. When you work with plugins, you have to also realize that you can only enable up to 3 plugins at a time, right? So for example, you've explored all those 1,500 plugins and you chose, I don't know, 50, 70 of your favorite. You cannot have all the 50, 70 plugins working simultaneously. This is not how it works yet. But you can have up to 3 plugins working simultaneously, which is nice. Now, this is what it means. So you will probably install, so if you find a plugin of your interest and you want to test it, you have to install it first, just by clicking on install. Let me show you, it's very easy. Again, plugin, I need to go to the store, plugin store. Let's say I want to install, let's say if they have something else about video. So I have, you see, they have quite a few and none of this is installed. So let's say, does anyone know any of these plugins and can recommend what to install? Has anyone already tested this in my audience here? No, okay. So let's just, you know what, let's not do the video, let's do something related to research, because we have a lot of researchers here and people would be probably interested in testing something relating to research, right? Research by vector, medical, research butler. Okay. And there are quite a few. Let's go to page Scholar AI, I already installed. Science. Let's see. Search over 250 million scientific papers and research articles. Perfect for researchers or students. Let's install this one. So I just show that it's very easy to install. You click on install and it's done. You don't have to do anything else. And it's in your now GPT plugin options now. If you want to use this now, you will just have to find this word science, you see, and you have to allow, but it doesn't allow because I already clicked on 3. So I need to disable one of the previously enabled plugins first in order to test a new one. So only 3 at a time, up to 3 at a time, right? Let's begin with just one. We don't need 3. Let's begin with Visla because it's very cool. I want to show you how the videos are created on the spot with no need of like, so you see, I've disabled everything, just one is enabled, which is Visla. Turn your idea, script, or web page into captivating videos with AI-driven magic. Yeah, it works. It actually works. Just write an idea, it creates a video in like 2 minutes. We'll do it right now. We need to think about the ways, like, why would we need such a video? Because it's not really a, you know, a piece of art, cinematography. It's just those, you know, stock images. But it's sometimes, I will tell you when we need that. Some of us take part in international projects, right? And we run different social media platforms. And we know that social media platforms these days is not just text. We need some visuals, we need videos, we need kind of moving graphs. So this is a very easy way to actually create visual content, video content for your social media to support different projects, to, you know, maybe even for a classroom. If you teach something and you need to illustrate an idea and you don't find anything proper, or maybe you just need to create like an AI video which shows how bad AI videos can be. You can also choose this this plugin. Let me demonstrate what it does. So I'm just going to write in my prompt area that I want, I need a video about international courses for students in higher education. Okay, but it's not just about the international courses. I need the video about the benefits. Okay, I want to market, I want to promote more students to sign up for international courses, for virtual exchanges. So I need a video about the benefits of international courses for students in higher education. And this can be as short as this. So let me just send this over to Visla to work on. You see, it says using Visla now, right now. So it's processing the prompt, and the video is going to be ready within no time. We will all be able to watch this in a few minutes. Right, so it's done. You see your video on the benefits of international course. I'm showing it to you live. I explicitly didn't want to record or prepare anything in advance. I just wanted to show you that it actually works very, very fast. Okay, let's see. Is ready. The video is ready. It highlights various aspects such as cultural exchange, language skill development, global networking opportunities, and more, featuring insights from students and educators. To watch the video, now again, you need to realize this is not plagiarism, because it's AI generated, newly generated content. You will not find such a video anywhere on YouTube, or like it's a newly generated video that is yours. Also, to edit, you can go into the video and edit it and make it even better. Maybe replace some of the images with your own images, add the logo, and it's like very, very easy to use. To claim the code, there is like a code within 24 hours. So let's go to the video, watch the video. I'm going to click on it, and it opens this link in this external app, which is called Visla. Let me enlarge the screen a little bit for you. Yeah, and let's watch the video. Now, don't expect much. I'm telling you, it's not the best in the world, but it works. 40 seconds. I could have asked for 3-minute video, 2-minute. It does actually any kind of length of the video, up to, I think, 2 hours. But 40 seconds is enough for social media for sure. Let's see what it has created.
In higher education, international courses offer a world of opportunities. Experience cultural exchange and broaden your perspectives. Develop language skills that will benefit you throughout your life. Connect with students from around the globe and build a global network. Enhance your employability by gaining international experience. Hear from students and educators about the transformative impact of these courses. Unlock global opportunities and open doors to a brighter future.
That's it. Nice, isn't it?
Storyblocks audio.
Okay.
Elena, I have a question.
Back to me. Now, in order to, you can share this video, you can save it to
Elena?
edit. You can actually edit. Yeah, are there any questions?
Yeah, I have a
Yeah,
question.
Kostas?
Regarding the pictures and the videos, someone should mute your microphone. What about the copyrights? Are the copyright free?
Yeah, it's all, you see, it's all AI generated, just like you use ChatGPT, and it's the same issue. We don't know yet. There is no globally agreed upon, policy regarding the copyright with AI. For now, it's like kind of, it's not maybe 100% ours. There is a, watermarks will be removed for Visla Premium users. So there will be some watermarks for free users. And exported video will have higher quality, okay? So in terms of copyright, it's copyright free. I mean, it's yours. You have paid for ChatGPT4, is eventually, like essentially, right, to have access to this first, and then most AI tools have a free trial, a few videos, and it's yours. I mean, it's.
But
I don't know if you can actually copyright it. Yeah.
Elena, in this way, I pay for my internet. I can go to the Google. I can Google, an image, and I can use it because I pay my internet.
I see what you mean. Yeah, I see what you mean. I mean, I'm not I don't have the legal background to answer this 100% accurately, but this is for personal use for sure. Maybe I don't know if there is maybe small print for commercial use for whatever, but this is open for education for sure. I mean, education has its own kind of license for classroom use. I'm not sure about commercial use of this, but I'm pretty sure it's open for now. Otherwise, we would have received some maybe note or signed terms and something like that. So
can I add something? I want to tell you something after investigating AI and really going into it with some sort of researcher, but I want to tell you that many of the tools that exist here, actually you can do it as my former speaker, the former speaker said, you can do it on your own.
yeah.
Which means that you go into Google, that's it. I don't think that that's the main aim of the ChatGPT. But if you think about it, in the list that they gave you, every slide has like a description. You can take the descriptions and use it.
Yes. There are many different, we will probably have a couple of sessions about video creation with AI, because I'm using also different software for video specifically. I just knew that it's possible in ChatGPT, and it really is impressive that you can just write a sentence, I need a short video about this, and you get it in no time. Like for teacher use, it's pretty cool, I think, but I don't know how. Well, it could be useful it could also actually lead to some student work if we want students to produce their videos on about based on their choice. And then the educational aspect of this activity would be them going into the video editing process. You could not edit and just release it as is, but if you go into editing and start critically assessing the language, adding your own ideas, maybe your own footage and pictures, it becomes more personalized. It actually becomes more interesting and valuable, I believe. So this is just one plugin I wanted to show you first. Another one, let me show you some mind maps. So I'm gonna allow the diagrams to work, and now I will just ask ChatGPT. I will even continue. Can you create a mind map?
Can I ask a question, please?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
There is a claim code.
A claim code, yes. So I believe the reason we could all see it immediately is because I probably logged in before. But if you're not logged in and if you have no previously established Visa account, you will be prompted to sign up or log in with your Gmail. And in order to access the video that was created in ChatGPT, they will ask you for a code, and you will have to copy paste from ChatGPT. If that makes sense, right? So you will be inside. Sorry, I can't hear you. Sorry, say it again, Rivka.
Code for my student.
No, this is for the creators. So if the students are those who create videos, first of all, I don't think it's feasible in any near future, because this is only
watching videos.
No, the audience gets it for like a link. This is only for creator of the video. You will need the code to access the editing software for working on your video if you wanted to improve it. If you don't, you just save it and share with everyone with no code. No, people will not need a code or even account to access your video. It can be just a link that they can access and watch. So this claim code is for the author of the video, the author and the editor, which is us, right? Now, the next plugin is about diagrams and mind maps. So can you create a mind map about, give me a topic. What mind map would you like to see created? About what? Do you want to give me an idea? Well-being. AI in education. Okay, let's see. Maybe AI and well-being in education. Let's see. Can you create a mind map about AI in education? Let's see what it does. Creating visual, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes you need to actually, you see it starts creating, but it's not actually using plugin because it's just giving me some ideas. Now I want this to be visualized. So use diagrams plugin. Sometimes you have to use the name of the plugin. This is also I wanted to demonstrate because it's not going to work smoothly right away. Use diagrams plugin, or maybe use the plugin to visualize this. Visualize this mind map. Let's see if it gets this idea right away. Currently, I don't have the capability, okay? It happens a lot. There are glitches like this all the time, but we can just copy the prompt and I will start a new conversation because it's not related to my video prompt anyway. Use the plugin. Even though you don't always have to tell it to use the plugin, it's supposed to know that it needs to use the plugin, but you see, sometimes it doesn't. Let's hope it's gonna work now. And now it works. You see, it says using diagram, used a diagram, show me plug. Okay, so in order to solve the problem, if it's not giving you the plugin access right away, you will open the new chat like I did right now, and then it works. Let's see if it offers us an interesting map. Let's see how it works. Okay, AI in education, benefits, applications, future trends, challenges. It's lovely for like a normal, maybe it's not an expert visual map, right? It's AI created on the spot, but it's a nice thing you can export and use in your PowerPoint, maybe in class, just to project it to whiteboard and discuss. Can you see it, by the way? Can you see my screen well? What do you guys think?
Yes, Elena, question.
If I, sorry.
Go ahead.
If I use this and Scholar AI plugin, will it give me the sources?
Yeah, of course, that is exactly my question.
I'm not sure. We can try and ask. I know that it gives you many different ways to actually edit this. It's not giving you sources. I mean, sometimes it even claims it's like based on everything that there is in my database. So there is no specific source that it bases its information on, right? It's not kind of based on a particular article. So it is AI generated, mind map. If I use this in my presentations, I would definitely reference this to AI, to ChatGPT, and there is a way to do that. I think it's okay, I'm logged out, but there is a button here that actually says that you can cite ChatGPT. So I would cite this. This is taken from ChatGPT because it's not any official article, and people need to know that some information will be, taken and used from ChatGPT. Now,
Elena,
you have
Elena, question.
Yeah.
Question. Can you customize the content of this diagram?
Yes, exactly. I was going to show you. So you have, in addition to the diagram that you receive within the ChatGPT, you get some links. View full screen diagram, edit diagram online, edit with Miro. By the way, if you are familiar with Miro, Miro is an amazing, very, very solid software that many universities already use for collaborative learning. So I actually was excited to see that it works in Miro right away. You just click on the link, it takes you to your Miro board. It looks in front. There are probably settings that you need to play with, but there is also edit diagram online. So there is a live editor. You see Mermaid live editor for the diagram, full screen, save to. I mean, it's probably this software that it was created with. Board mindful buffer. I don't know what. So it takes me to Miro again. Okay, so there are some options to export it and edit it as well. So this is the second thing I wanted to show you. So I showed you a video, I showed you diagrams. The last thing I wanted to show, I'm not sure we have time to play. Well, I played. This is my AI playground. I hope you will play too now. The third thing that I wanted to show you, which is also very, very interesting and exciting, is going to be, let me allow this plugin to work. It's called Visualize Your Data. So visualize your data. I recommend that you download and play with it. Instantly transform your raw data into stunning, insightful visuals and charts. What it means is that you can upload an Excel file or any kind of, maybe you download from, maybe you take survey. Sometimes we use Google Forms for research, for class survey, for quizzes in class. And if we wanted in not only just to look into the responses, but have some kind of statistical analysis, ChatGPT is here for us to do it with no kind of software background, because people, I mean, I love SPSS. I'm the person of SPSS and math and statistics and everything, but some people are kind of intimidated by it. So it's easier for them to talk. And I think this is the future where you will just come to your AI and say, okay, I need to compare this and this based on some rigid statistical analysis and tests. And the AI will do it for you. So I'm going to click on visualize your data, and I'm going to demonstrate how it works. So I will just attach a file. So you see that you have this attachment option. So I will attach a file with some data, and I have, let me go to maybe, I don't know, class survey, or students' financial future. So I started a new pilot research asking my students about their financial dreams. Let's take a look into the results, preliminary results. Let's see what they aspire for. So this is the file, and I will say, can you analyze the data and show the results in graphs? Has anyone tried this already on ChatGPT here? Like analyzing SPSS, analyzing Excel or your data that you collected with ChatGPT. Has anyone tried this? You can unmute yourselves and say yes or no. Okay, let's wait.
No.
I'll analyze the data. Yeah, Kostas, have you tried this already?
No. But should I? I don't. I have. Do I have
analyzing.
Do I have a?
Do you have a paid version of ChatGPT or
Yes.
free one?
Yes. A paid.
So if you have a paid version number 4, that's why we have this playground. I was 100% sure that people have the paid version, but they don't have any idea that they have all these features. Now you know. Now you have to explore even more. Let's see. So it analyzed the file, and it provides me the explanation of the data that I have. Do you want to see the file maybe before we look into, because it actually shows me, let's start by creating graphs for these aspects. So it looked into my Excel file. I can show it to you maybe. Let me just show it to you before we see the results. Okay. I opened students' financial future, right? Responses. Okay, so this is the Excel file. You're all familiar with the Excel looking like this, just data. Everything which is like this, it was written in Hebrew initially, but I don't know why it happened that it switched to some strange script. So I have some data here, some numbers, number of hours students want to work during the week, the money that they want to make, and things like that. Now I want this analyzed by ChatGPT. Let's see. So it says to provide a comprehensive analysis, and I'll focus on some key aspects such as the age distribution of the respondents, distribution of current earnings per hour, distribution of desired future monthly earnings and work hours per week and their relationship with current earnings. Industries where respondents see themselves in 10, 15 years. That was also one of the questions. Where do you see yourself working in 10, 15 years? This is something I started asking my students to see what they want to be when they grow up. Okay, let's see. So let's get some, it's also really kind of, I mean, Excel has capabilities for also different graphs and visualization, but you need skills for that, right? You need to learn Excel. I mean, some of you probably are experts in Excel. Why not just have AI do this for us? And there is an error analyzing it. So this happens. Let's ask, okay, it just started it's by itself analyzing. I wanted to try again. Sometimes it's just not working. Maybe there is a problem with connection with the internet, like the internal error or something. And we'll just wait for a couple of minutes. Interesting comments. You say that AI closed the option. It stopped analyzing. Why is this? Let's see. Regenerate. Anyway, I actually, oh, okay, can you analyze? It started from the beginning. Interesting. So let's go back. Demographic can work. So let's wait for it to produce some graphs. Graphs will be created visually, represent these aspects. And let me know if you have any specific requests. I'll tell you when I actually used it, if you're interested to know, because sometimes there are questionnaires that are not collected with Google. And Google has this, graph feature automatically when you look into responses. But if you collect responses from other places, like, I don't know, a website or Moodle, you also want to analyze the responses and the data. And then, this is a wonderful way. There is some kind of trouble here. You see it's error and error, but it keeps trying. You see it keeps it keeps trying. I can show you what it did like a few minutes ago because I tested it just before we connected, so I can show it to you. So it's called data loading issue, but it actually analyzed that data like this. You see, it actually produced some graphs right away. So it told me, okay, I see that there is a age in your data. There is work hours analysis. I can do gender distribution. I can do work experience analysis, current hourly earnings, future income aspirations, and industry preference for the future. Please let me know which specific graphs you would like to see. And I say everything. So it started showing to me, right? So we have age distribution in graphs like this, right? From early 20th and until some older students. Hours per week. Some of my students don't work, as you see, and some of them work very hard, 60 hours a week. Gender distribution, this is a miracle. I don't usually get 50-50 exactly. I don't know, maybe it's a glitch by ChatGPT. Oh, so you know what? I actually never trust what I see with my eyes. I go back and I do some internal Excel analysis just to verify that the analysis that ChatGPT produced is accurate. So I got some results the other day and I was suspicious, but they were actually accurate, 100% accurate. Still, don't trust before, I wouldn't trust 100%. But for now, everything I double checked myself manually, went back to Excel and actually did the math myself to compare because I didn't believe my eyes. It was accurate. So for now, I can't complain. Years of experience. Again, we have some students who haven't worked yet much and some students with a lot of years of experience. There is a correlation with their age, right? Remember, we had this first table, very similar looking age and now years of experience correlation. currently hours earning distribution, and what else? I don't know. Let's see. So this is just, just an example of what ChatGPT can do for you. It can actually create data visualization from the plugins. What do you guys think? What do you want to say or ask or comment?
Amazing.
I'd like to hear a little bit about Scholar AI if you have a minute, just what the options are, what can it do?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. I was actually very excited to see it yesterday. So I installed it and I tested it a little bit. I wasn't blown away with the results. So let's take a look at it together. And our next week's session is about Magic School, which is for teachers, different tools and things that we can actually implement in our teaching practice. And then the following 2 weeks are going to be focused on the tools for research, actually, different AI apps that are interesting for research. And when we talk about research, it obviously takes, includes both academics, students who need to learn the tools about research. I would probably focus it also on us, on teachers, because we need to first master those tools before we present them to students. So let's jump into this. It was, what was the name? Scholar AI. Scholar AI, and Scholar AI unleash scientific research, search 200 million, more than 200 million peer-reviewed papers, and explore images and text from scientific PDFs. Wow, right? By the way, in addition to this, I think another one I have to mention, because the session will be over soon, but I have to mention it so that you know. There is one called VoxScript. I think it's also very interesting to test because it actually enables searching of YouTube transcripts, web browsing, searching, and more. So this connects your ChatGPT to the website. Remember, we talked about being connected to online to the internet. This is another kind of plugin that connects your AI to the internet, and you can send it links and ask to analyze things, and you can send a YouTube video link and ask to create a lesson about it, or ask to create questions on the video using the the ChatGPT4 powers. So a lot of interesting applications. Scholar AI, let's test this one. Okay. Using Scholar AI, just in case, we're not supposed to write, but I don't trust it 100%. Using Scholar AI, I would like, what are we going to ask for? So we're going to be searching for some kind of literature review on a topic, right? I am exploring the use of AI in education research. I don't know if there is much research. Probably there is now a lot of research going on in education research. Let's see if it's gonna offer me something interesting from Scholar AI. Yeah, you see it initiated Scholar AI. It's working. It's using Scholar AI right now, used. And here are some recent research papers on the use of AI in education. Let's see how recent it is indeed, if it's 2023 or earlier. So it gives me, yeah, it is 2023. And it gives me the abstract. So this is what it does. It isn't, and I mean, not sure it's like, for me, I'm addicted to Google Scholar, so it's gonna be hard to switch. But if I find an AI tool that does research better, like than I can do myself, why not? I will work together with the tool. This is the idea, right? We will work probably together with AI. There is even a PDF link and images from the paper. You see, it actually is not bad, I guess. I don't know. AI course design planning framework, developing domain-specific AI education courses. 2023 A abstract and the PDF link. Let's see if it works. When I click on PDF, it gives me the download of the article. You see? What do you think? Questions? Impressions?
It will give you only the links for open access.
The links. Sorry, Claudia, I can't hear you. I don't know why I can't hear well on this
It
computer.
will give you only links for open access.
Are there links for these papers? No? Can you type? Maybe I will read the comment. Thank you. So these papers, let's check if the link actually works, right? Because it says AI education matters. When I click on it, it opens the website. And the first one was analysis of AI education research 2023. Let's click on it. And this is another article in Japanese or some other language that I can't read. Yes. Okay, we have 3 minutes. And I hope I inspired you to now go and explore your ChatGPT. If for any reason you don't, I mean, I assume you don't probably have a paid version, perhaps not all of you. So for those of you who want to, power up your current free version, I would suggest that you go into your username on the bottom, right where we found the settings at the beginning, and enable the beta plugins. So I would ask now again to click on the settings. Go into general. No, not into general. Data controls, build a profile. And personalize your build a profile. No, not this one. So it's my GPTs. They changed something, custom instructions. Sorry. You have it in the free version as well. So it's under your name. Some of you already met me before, and I actually remind about this every meeting that I have about ChatGPT. Go into your name, instead of settings, above the settings, you have the custom instructions. So this is important. So when you go into custom instructions, this is your way to actually personalize your ChatGPT for your needs. This is a little bit different from personalized chatbots, which you actually give out to other people to use, or maybe you use by yourself. So with custom instructions, you will customize the GPT experience for yourself. So you will tell exactly how you usually use GPT and what kind of language you prefer and what kind of background do you want it to have about you, about your about your position, about your work. If you're a student, if you're a teacher, what do you teach? What kind of knowledge, what kind of values you have? So I would share as much as I can in the custom instructions so that next time you receive answers, it's going to be customized for you. So definitely do that. This is a very important feature that many people don't know about, and many people don't leverage actually enough. And then they say, wow, ChatGPT is not so great. You have to learn to use it well, right? To use it right. So go into your custom instructions, customize your ChatGPT for you. And one additional tip, I don't know, I already mentioned it also to many of you. I know that when you produce some text in ChatGPT and try to copy and paste it in Word or Google Doc, right? It appears in a weird way, right? It appears sometimes not like when you use copy, Control-V, Control-C, Control-V, right? The regular copy-paste, it doesn't look nice. So there is a magic button in your Microsoft. Let me show you in Microsoft Word that you have to just notice once, and then you will never forget it, and you will keep using it all your life. And it's just a saver, time saver, life saver, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful solution to working online and copy pasting from different sources, from different websites, from different things. So if you want to copy something, let's say from ChatGPT, I want to copy, for example, I don't know, this abstract. Okay, I'm demonstrating. So a regular copy and paste looks like this. You see, there is some kind of a box around the word abstract, and this is kind of nice looking because sometimes you have like a dark background behind or something like that. So I'm going to delete it. And in order to paste it properly, look, you have the paste options. You have to always go for the second one, merge formatting. You see, when in the paste options, always use the middle option to paste. And then when you paste, it's going to adjust to your preferences in the document. And it's going to look just like the rest of the document with no, this is another little very handy tip. Enjoy it. Okay, guys, take care. Have a nice day. We're at the end of the playground. See you next week, next Wednesday.
Thank you very much.
Bye. Thank you very much.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Elena.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.